Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the FV304, otherwise known as a BERT. Yes, it's the Tier 6 British SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and it's under the command of Red Devil 1 of NCTRL. Okay, right, well this little Arty has got a 4.5 inch howitzer, which averages out at 114.3mm. Do 450 alpha if it penetrates, and it'll go through 28mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 2.22 meters. Well, one of the best things about this Arty is the reload time, which is very quick, just under 11 seconds, and it can also fire very accurately, but it's a short range Arty. Okay, well, he's positioned himself near the cap area, but from here he can shoot right into the centre line. Now if there's any enemy tanks located in that area by our guys, and we've got a budgie going up there, then he can probably take them out. Well, the Type 64's come a little too far forward, and he decides he's going to hide behind that bunker, but he doesn't do so very effectively, because you can see that Red Devil 1 can land a shell right on top of him. Rounds out. Ooh, so close to getting him. It hit the bunker, and the guy's running away. Now, there's no stun on this Arty. He fires another round in, and oh my god! He hit him! Should we run that one again? I think we just didn't see it, because he pulled away just as he fired, and we didn't get to actually see what he did. Okay, right, now, he's just reloading. You get action replays on this channel. You can see he aims the shot for there and then pulls his aim away, but the shell catches the Type 64 right on the engine deck and takes him out of the game. Now, he pulled away because he had another target to shoot at, a VK3002M over by the windmill. He can't get a shot on him at the moment because he's directly behind there, and of course there's very little splash on the shell and no stun, so he can't stun them as an Arty normally would and make them pliable or weak for his teammates. So he's got to try and land a shell right next door to the target or right on top of him. Rounds out. This should be better. Yeah, right into the rear of the vehicle. It tracked him. He's immobilised. Unless he uses his repair kit, he's going to get another shell right into the rear before he fixes, and he does. But he's fixed the tracks now, and he's mobile. Switching over to the centre of the map, we can see a 40-ton Polish tank there fighting it out against our Tiger 1. We fire around in just as the Tiger 1's being killed, but it lands on the building. And our budgie's come too far forward, and he's now taking damage. So we're going to try and hit that 40 TP. Pulls back, but he gets killed by the budgie. The AMX 1357 is staying behind the building, but the budgie was too exposed and got killed in the end by a Panther 88 somewhere down in the town, I think. That's where he was last seen. Now, I think he fired that last round in, trying to get at the AMX 1357, but that VK3002M, or Panther prototype, is still next to the windmill, being faced off by a Progetto. And the Progetto's getting hit by something hard further off, and I think it might be that T28 in the distance, and he's just too far. He's out of range for Red Devil 1, and in fact the enemy heavies in the town are actually doing quite well. They push forward. Instead he aims a shell towards the enemy there. He gets the 1357, and I think that was a penetrating shot on that guy. Certainly was a low roll penetrator. Goes for the M6, who's tracked. Hits the engine deck, 185. Going for the 1357, almost loaded. This should be a penetrating shot, might kill him. It hits him, but it doesn't pen. Go for it again. If he gets it this time, he might be able to wipe him out. Rounds out. This should hit. Oh, yes, he got him. Nicely shot. There's the Panther 88 that killed the budgie. There's the Tiger 1. Okay, the other enemy are bugging out. They're getting away from there. And that was a direct hit on the Tiger 1. A blind hit. He's now engaging the M449 Liberté. Fires around at him and hit him. Didn't track him. There's the Tiger. Now, can he get... No, he can't kill him with one shot. He's going to take at least 2 shots to get that guy. Rounds out. Close, but no cigar. Going to try again. He's loaded. Rounds out. Hits the tank for 205. Next shot will kill the guy, but unfortunately they've killed all of our teammates bar the KV2. Round out on the Tiger. Direct hit tracks him. Now if he can get the next shot off, this guy is going to be dead meat. Rounds out. He pulls away. And he did get the kill. He almost like he knew that that guy was going to die and pulled away immediately on the aim. But it was important to see that he got the guy. Okay, going for the AMX M4 Liberté. Now, he's a one-shot. If he can land a shell on that guy, he will kill him. Works out where he thinks he's going. Oh, he did hit him, but he didn't kill him. It was a blind shot. Now, unfortunately, the Progetto is now being trolled by the T28 whilst the VK3002M pulls away. And so he's trying to get a shot on the T28. Yes! Kills him! That's his 4th kill so far in the game. And he's now very close to being found by the enemy. But he hasn't moved away from his position. He's still trying to get this VK. Rounds out. No. He needs to move from this spot. He needs to move, and he has to move. Ideally, he needs to move to the west side of the map, but that will put him closer to this VK and the E25 on the enemy team. He gets a direct hit. 2 more shots to kill, I think. He could wipe him out with 1 round, but I think it's actually likely to be 2. He can't see the E25. He fires a blind shot in there. But the T37 on our team has found the enemy Arty, and now we're going for the E25. Direct hit. Now, we haven't heard from the enemy Carnarvon or their Liberté for a while, and I reckon they must be very close to the cap area. Another good hit! And he tracked the E25 this time. He's taking damage, and he's got the damage assist off that one because he tracked the guy, and that allowed them to take out the E25. He fires around him, misses the VK. He has to get out of here now because the Carnarvon Action 10 just saw him. So the enemy Arty knows where he is. In fact, the enemy Arty is now dead. And he's actually turned to engage the Carnarvon. That takes a bit of balls. The IKV is spotting for us, hiding behind the rock. And it looks like Red Devil 1 is going to be trolling this Carnarvon by continually hitting him. Because if the Carnarvon comes forward to avoid the shots, the IKV is going to get him with a 90mm. And in the meantime, he's being smacked with this 4.5-inch howitzer. You notice how the quick reload of the 4.5 is so devastating. Death of 1,000 cuts. This guy is being trolled. Well, trolled by the gun, not by not deliberately trolling, if you know what I mean. But the Carnarvon, really, he's immobilized. He can't come out from behind the rock, because if he does, he's going to get badly damaged. Okay, I think now he's decided he has to move, and the reason is that there is a Liberté, and whoa, the Liberté just got killed by the T37, and that means now the Carnarvon is the last enemy alive, and Red Devil 1's decided to put some distance between him and that Carnarvon so that he can't be killed, or so that Red Devil 1 can't be killed. He's now aiming behind the rock, hoping that the guy's still there. He should be. He's dialed in. I try a few blind shots just to be sure. Rounds out. Lovely! Direct hit! He's still there. Now, the next shot might win the game. He's still there. No, it's not going to win the game. This. Oh, it did! I was wrong. He won the game with that last shot. got 5 kills and platooned with the T-37 at the last second to pick up a Brothers in Arms. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for Red Devil 1. Oh my god, look at this game. This is brilliant. Ace tanker for Red Devil 1 in the FV304. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 13. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5, just 1 short of getting a Top Gun. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A Brothers in Arms for being in platoon with somebody else who managed to get at least 3 kills. They both got more than... In fact, actually, they both got... the other guy got 4 kills. He got 5. And a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game overall. Very well played. Let's have a look at team score. Oh, look at that. Right at the top of the table. 4,119 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was the KV2 on his team with 2,155. The guy was fighting in the city and, well, it's a losing battle for him in the end. But at least Red Devil 1 managed to get a lot of shots on the guys who killed him in the end. And the highest score after that was the Tiger 1 on the enemy team with 1,994. When it came to, oh, by the way, I should say his platoon mate in the T-37, he got 1,249 hit points, which put him mid-table. But he did do a lot of work in that game because he picked up a Brothers in Arms, an All-X medal for taking out tanks which were higher tier than himself. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest number with 4 kills for the T-37, 3 kills for the Liberté, and 2 kills for the T-28 and the E-25 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was Red Devil 1 again. He's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,316 base experience for Red Devil 1, 1,074 for the T-37 and 1,002 for the KV2. And these were the only 3 players who managed to get over 1,000 base during the game. He fired 36 rounds in that game, got 23 direct hits and 3 penetrations on the enemy. 25 splash as well. Damage of 4,119 hit points, of which 3,535 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see he was actually firing very close range to that Carnarvon Action 10 and some of the tanks that were getting close to the cap area. 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, 5 were killed and 489 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 40,494 credits, and after resupply of ammunition and consumables, took away 31,741 credits. He received 1,316 XP times 5 for the first victory and took away 9,870 experience points altogether. But it's a nice ace tanker for Red Devil 1. He really showed how flexible the FV304 can be. And even though he's a very short range Arty, just sitting near the cap area, he was able to do a lot of damage on the enemy. Pick up a high caliber Brothers in Arms, Gore's medal, and of course an ace tanker. And effectively did everything that he was supposed to do as an Arty and won the game for his teammates. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.